I know, a rare video on the day, on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, we're still doing the live art show tonight. I don't know what time, probably around 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Hi, this is Mark Rushton of markrushtongallery.com. This video, it's just an art and music chat. I'm just chatting. I'm just talking to the camera here. Who am I? I'm a fine artist and a recording artist. But first, whatever streaming service you're on, please subscribe. Like the video if you like what I have to say. Leave a comment if you want. Always like hearing from people, even the negatives. Sign up for my mailing list at markrushtongallery.com. I'm going to have wonderful things exclusive to mailing list subscribers in the future. Links are in the description, so let's get into it here. So yeah, yesterday I had some fun. Somebody commented on one of the alternative sites and was just like, you're lucky that my skin is so thick, right? Because that just you have no life. You have no life if you're leaving those sorts of comments, right? So delete, ban, get rid of, block, whatever. Just I don't even respond to that sort of stuff. That's just like, I've been at this for so long. I dropped out of art school almost 30 years ago and maintained my credibility, my creativity. I've been a member of ASCAP for 20 years as a recording artist, and let's just say I'm doing okay. I'm just doing okay. Yeah, I don't have hits. I don't have hits. I don't get my music reviewed by the hipsters. That's okay. Not a big deal. I don't I don't make music the traditional way. I barely make music art the traditional way. But that's okay. But so anyway, just whatever people have to say about like the art or the music or whatever, none of that I could care less. That's funny though. I love it when random people show up and say negative things because then that means you're branching out. You're reaching out. Um, my wife's a writer, and what does she say? She's like when you get that 1 or 2 star review on Amazon, that's when you know you've made it, right? Your book has gotten in front of somebody who didn't like it. Just some rando like that. Yeah, I've made it. I got my first legit 1 star review. I'm surprised there aren't services out there that pay people to write 1 star reviews. I'm sure there are, but it's probably at a corporate disinformation level or something like that. Yeah, so art and music chat. You're on your own. You're on your own. Yeah, it's taken me 3 minutes here to get to the topic, but yeah, you're on your own. And I mean, really, it's up to you to talk about your work, to defend your work, to expand your work, to expand your audience, that sort of thing, expand your scope and reach, understand social media, anti-social media. Is that what we call the alternative platforms? Anti-social media? That would be fine. You know what? Talking to each other, that's anti-social media, right? Like you have that sort of thing. Look, what's going on here? The broadband is screwing up. Hold on here. Let's get over here. Whatever. Are we back? We back functioning again? Yes. It takes the internet. The internet has lunch. It's feeling had too many carbs at lunch. Not me, of course. I kind of do the low carb thing there. So much weight in the past year, Mr. Rushton. Well, I think that I think I'm looking fairly trim and slim there. That's doing okay. I could lose a few more pounds, but I'm doing it. So yeah, you're on your own. You're on your own. And one thing here, so here I am with regard to the studio and the art and the music and the internet is failing again here. I can see it. I have a little thingy up here that now it's coming back again. I really honestly what I just need to do is get one of those 50-foot cables and string it down the stairs there and just plug right into the modem. But um yeah. I'm in transition right here as far as the art studio space is concerned. I'm going to be moving studios here in the next month, in less than a month. And so everything's kind of being boxed up, and I'm not offering any originals for sale out at my gallery, markrushtongallery.com, where I'm only offering the prints. I'm only offering the tote bags, and then I have some CDs out there. The original paintings will come back, and I'll be adding new things to it all the time. And hopefully here in the fall, I will be doing live art videos, kind of like the long form, working on a piece, having it photographed. And then you go and take that video and edit it or speed it up or something like that. And you put that on Instagram or TikTok, and everybody loves it because it's viral and, that sort of thing. So that's coming. That's coming down the line here. And I'll get back to my website's down. What's going on here? Is my website off? I know there've been like some timeout and issues with various sites. The internet, it's always having. Yeah, that's my website's down. So thankfully for alternative sites, I do. You can follow along with me out at markrushton.com. No, facebook.com, Mark Rushton Gallery. If you're out on Facebook, you can just join my page out there. It's got all the Instagram stuff, all the YouTube videos and things like that. All that stuff is rebroadcast over there. I kind of like that, and but yeah, let's go back to Instagram here. So I don't know how long ago it was. 6-8 weeks ago. Let me take a look here in my Microsoft OneNote, which is off the page here. Let me see where my stats were. How long have I been plugging the Reels thing? About 6 weeks. About no, not even that. 5 weeks. 5 weeks I've been doing the Instagram Reels, and they've done very, very well for me. Look at me. I'm at 195 followers. When I started doing Reels, I think I was barely at like a 112 or something like that. And so the marketing department beat it into me, and they said, you know what? You just make a reel every day. They don't have to be the best Instagram reels in the world. You don't have to make a TikTok thing unless you want to be on TikTok. You don't have to make a YouTube short if you don't want to, but at least make an Instagram reel, because you're not being throttled. We're being throttled now. I think everybody Zuckerberg knows about that sort of stuff, right? So the reels don't get the numbers that they did, and that's okay, because I don't know, some of these reels get 150, 170 views. I still get followers out of them, and just random people wanting to see my art in the future. That's cool. But the days, who knows, the days of 3,000, 6,000 plus views, those might be over, right? Because the internet loves to throttle you for money. That's the Zuckerberg business model, particularly with Facebook. You make a post, and why isn't anybody liking my posts? And you find out that you have to pay to just even get a fraction of your friends and followers and stuff like that to see it. So that's the way that's the way the world works out there. But listen, as I do more of this, like I said, the marketing department beat it into me. You need to make reels. You need to try to post every single day. And it doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to take very long. My reels are very simple, very, very simple. And they take like less than 5 minutes to make. And, if you can my attitude is like, if you can get even 10, 20 random people looking at your stuff every single day because of something you did, much less 200 or 2,000 or 6,000 or whatever, that's good. That's good. But a lot of people look at this sort of stuff and they're like, well, I used to get 6,000 and now I get 170, and well, I'm just going to quit. Like, how do you get 170 random people to look at your artwork every single day? What's the other way that you could do that other than stand on the corner and look like a fool? Right? How else are you going to do that, right? So, I've just been kind of mixing up here on Instagram. I've been, I found some old art from, like the back one here. This one is from 2005. The back one there, and then this one. This is extremely poor photograph here. I do still have this painting. I think it is about, how long would that be? 16 by 24 or something like that. It's it's a vertical portrait. This is from 1991. I think I called it Palladium. And again, this is kind of a precursor to my evolution into my style. And I still like this. I don't necessarily operate like this anymore. I still like this, but again, this is just a terrible photo. It was taken with one of those probably little compact flash film camera things back in the day. Or it might have been on one of my earliest digital cameras, which were, point 0.6 megapixels or something terrible, horrible resolution, horrible, all that sort of stuff. But that's, so once I get everything out of storage, once I'm settled into the new studio space, then this sort of stuff will get rephotographed and re-promoted or whatever. But whatever, somebody might like it. Somebody might be interested in that sort of thing. But there's a lot of people out there, yeah, they can't, they can't handle seeing the numbers go down. They can't handle the negative comments from random people who have sad and pathetic lives, and it makes them want to give up, and it's like super sad. And you know, I don't know. I kind of like to be the coach and say, you know what, keep at it. Don't worry about them. Don't let the bees get you down. Don't worry about that sort of thing, and just plug along. Just do your little bit every single day. If you got other things going on in your life that take up time, that eat up your time, that are not unproductive time, and I would consider unproductive time something like watching television or reading the news or anything like that. Just give that up. That's worse than sugar as far as I'm concerned. It's just nothing but, it's designed to be stressful and to have you, oh, did you see the news today? Oh boy, right? No, I didn't. I hear about things when I'm in the grocery store. I walk by the newspaper rack and I can kind of glance or whatever, and I'm just like, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it, Marion. Remember that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark where Indiana Jones, the Nazis have got them all roped up and everything like that, and they're opening the Ark of the Covenant. It's like, don't look at it, Marion. That's kind of my attitude with regard to the news and negative comments, and that's those sorts of people. They absolutely drive me nuts. Let's look at this here. Look at this. Like, hey, hi. Look at this. We got people showing up here from Twitch. This is awesome. Hey, how are you? I'm doing great. Here. And yeah. Great. I love it when random people show up from Twitch here or whatever. But yeah. I'm just talking about, like, well, you've been listening all along here, probably here, but just about, it's tough for artists. It really is, especially for those of us. Yeah, I've been painting over the years, but I haven't really tried to turn it into a business or anything like that. The music side of me is a business. It does very well. But I found, as a recording artist, when I try to talk to other people, even people that I talk to one-on-one in person, or, just kind of, it doesn't always translate very well. Most people don't get it. And, yeah, I think the role is of like a coach is fleeting. It's like that of an art professor. I think about my drawing and painting teacher in art school, and he was so good, and I like taking all the classes from him, and he was great. But once you're out of there, that's it. You just try to remember the good times, try to remember the things that he taught you, try to keep that work out there, and reflect back on that, and try to improve upon that sort of thing. But I I don't know. I've just those sorts of things come along there, and I'm still going to play coach. I'm still going to try to be somewhat of a mentor, either on the fine art side or the music side. But but basically, you're on your own. You're either going to do it or you're not. I've talked to too many people over the decades, particularly on the music side, the last 20 years. So many people that I have talked about matters with, and they do not listen, and it's to their detriment, and it's sad, right? I can sit there and say, you should make music if you consider yourself a musician, you should make music regularly, you should publish regularly, You should be out on all the streaming services. You should be merchandising your music. And then some people just can't handle the work, right? It's the same thing with the fine arts side. You know, I try to make something every so often, right? Try to figure out how to get it out in front of people, whether it's 10 people or 1,000 or 6,000, whatever, and try to figure out how to market it in a particular way, merchandise it, show it off. It's the most artists. It's so hard for artists. It's so hard for so many artists. They just want that everybody falling at their feet or instant recognition or something to fall out of the sky or people just to hand you money. Aren't I great? I won an award. That's great. You won an award. You know what? I'm proud of dropping out of art school and maintaining my creativity. I think that's a good statement too. I dropped out of art school and I maintained my creativity. So maybe I'm a little boastful there, but so many people, they drop out of art school and then it's just another failure. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. I always think it's like mindset and all that sort of stuff. Just not connecting up with the right people or getting the bad advice or because rejection in the arts is constant rejection, particularly if you're trying to level up or anything like that. So I don't know. Anyway, I don't want this to be too long of a chat. Most people don't hang out too long or whatever, but anyway, I got to get back to the day job here. Join my mailing list at markrushtongallery.com. Lots of links to the descriptions to all the video sites I'm on. Thanks for showing up. Thanks everybody for commenting. Wonderful, beautiful day out there. I went for a little walk this morning in the sun. Absolutely. Get that vitamin D. That'll improve your mood. All right. I'll be back this evening with a live art show. It'll be kind of like this, but it'll be more that, just me rambling. It does help. It does help to talk to the camera. All right. Talk to you later. Thanks.